With the constant success around Celtic, it's only natural our best players are sought after in the transfer market. This is now happening with Cameron Carter-Vickers. We will go over this story in today's video, whilst going over all the latest transfer news from the last 24 hours. But first, make sure you like this video and subscribe to the channel for more Celtic content. Former Celtic defender Stephen Pressley has been named the new Dundee manager, but even he knows some fans are not happy with the choice. The Celtic title winner replaces Tony Docherty after his surprise sacking, with Dundee chief John Nelms reportedly making the call. Pressley has not managed a team since 2019. His time in charge at Coventry and Carlisle ended with him losing his job. He has not won any trophies as a manager, which has left many Dundee supporters unsure if he is the right man. The appointment has caused a stir among Dundee fans, many who expected someone with a stronger track record. But Pressley believes he can prove himself and is ready for the challenge. He admits he doesn't have a history of winning, but says he's learnt a lot during his time away from management. This is what he had to say. Like all management, it very much depends on what lens you're looking through. If you are a Dundee supporter looking for a manager with a history of producing titles and winning honours, then I'm not your man. I've not demonstrated that yet. I hope I can demonstrate that moving forward, but my career to date doesn't suggest that. But certainly from a development perspective and creating a style of play and the way a team performs, I have demonstrated that over the course. I would like to think the 4 or 5 years I've had out of football, not just the education within Brentford as a club, I have been working on my uni degree. All of those in the mix, I hope, brings a different type of leadership than before. Hopefully, with that type of leadership, we can bring success, he concluded. It will be interesting to see how Dundee perform, especially when they face Celtic. Under Tony Docherty, they earned an impressive 3-3 draw against the Hoops at Dens Park in January. That night, Dundee showed real quality, and Pressley will be keen to match or better those levels when the big fixtures come around. Even though fans have doubts, Dundee's board believe Pressley's recent work, including learning at Brentford and studying at university, can help him bring something new to the club. The real test will come when the season starts. Pressley needs to get good results quickly to win over the supporters who are still upset over Docherty being sacked. Time will tell if Dundee's decision works out. For now, all eyes will be on how Pressley handles his return to Scottish football. Now, for the main story, as Cameron Carter-Vickers is reportedly attracting interest from Premier League clubs as the summer transfer window approaches. The Celtic centre-back, who has been a key player at the Hoops since joining in 2021, is now reportedly on the radar of several top-flight English sides. Leeds United and Sunderland are among the clubs said to be monitoring the American international. Both sides have secured promotion to the Premier League and are looking to strengthen defensively ahead of the new campaign. Since making his move from Tottenham permanent, the defender has become a huge part of Celtic's backline. His consistent displays in the Champions League and the Scottish Premiership have earned him recognition, with his commanding presence proving crucial in Brendan Rodgers and Ange Postecoglou's teams. Transfer correspondent Graham Bailey provided insight into the growing interest in the Celtic defender. This is what he said. There's a lot of interest in Cameron Carter-Vickers. He's had an exceptional few years. I know that Ipswich looked closely last summer and they did have the funding. The player is very happy at Parkhead, but is he ready to return to the Premier League? I think he might be, from what I'm told. I think there's a real chance that the newly promoted teams in the Premier League, the Leeds and Sunderlands of this world, are interested in getting someone like him. I think there's a good 3 or 4 Premier League clubs, from what I'm told, who hold a serious interest in him. And I think Celtic might be up against it, keeping him. Every player has his price in this Celtic squad, and I think there's a real danger that Carter-Vickers leaves. That won't go down well, but Celtic could probably get good money for him. What would he cost, £25 to £30 million to sell him? That's a lot of money for a centre-half at the moment, he concluded. Celtic have seen several key players depart in recent years when suitable offers have arrived, and Carter-Vickers' valuation places him among the most valuable assets in the squad. The potential fee being discussed would rank among the highest sales in the Hoops history. Rodgers will be keen to hold on to Callum as preparations for next season continue. However, with the English market increasingly active, keeping the same squad may prove challenging in the weeks ahead. Leeds and Sunderland face competition, with other Premier League sides continuing to track developments. West Ham have previously shown interest, and there is growing expectation that several top-flight clubs may formalise their interest. While Premier League clubs may circle, it would take a truly exceptional offer for Celtic to even consider selling. Carter Vickers is arguably one of the best defenders the club has had in the last 15 years, and any bid would need to be something special to tempt the Hoops into selling a player so central to their recent success. In other news, John Hartson's long-standing role at East Kilbride has shifted as the former Celtic striker steps down as honorary chairman following the club's promotion to the SPFL. After more than a decade helping guide the club behind the scenes, Hartson now moves into a new position as club ambassador. Hartson, who played a key role in the club's creation back in 2010, had served as honorary chairman from the outset. His involvement has been a constant as East Kilbride worked to climb through the pyramid system, finally securing promotion to League Two after 11 years of persistence. The reshuffle sees Mark Horner, the club's former chairman, take over the honorary position as East Kilbride prepares for its first ever season in the SPFL. While Hartson no longer holds an official boardroom role, his presence around the club remains, reflecting the strong personal ties that first brought him to East Kilbride. Speaking after the club sealed its historic promotion, Hartson said, "It means a lot to everyone in the town, and I know how much it means to the owners. I have an affiliation with the club as honorary chairman, and owners Paul and James Keane are my best friends. Paul puts his life and soul into this club. He is down at the training ground all the time. He is football daft, and he takes a big interest in it. They are not just people who build property and houses. This is big for Paul, and I know how much this football club means to him and everybody in East Kilbride. I'm delighted and feel extremely proud to see them finally get promoted into Scottish League Two. Well done all for a fantastic achievement." Hartson's involvement with East Kilbride has always gone far beyond holding an honorary position. His close relationship with Paul and James Keane has seen him take an active interest in the club's growth from the very beginning. Even as he steps into a less formal role, Hartson remains a visible figure as the club enters a new chapter in its history. His experience and profile will continue to serve East Kilbride well as they prepare for life in the SPFL. With League Two football now secured, East Kilbride will look to build on the platform that Hartson helped lay. As ambassador, the Welshman will continue to lend his backing to the club he helped establish, offering support from the sidelines as a new era begins. Lastly, Paulo Bernardo has made history with Portugal's under-21s at the ongoing European Championships, equaling the all-time cap record for the age group in style. The Celtic midfielder turned in a standout display as Portugal demolished Poland 5-0 in their second group match. Bernardo got himself on the score sheet with the fourth goal of the game, marking his 30th appearance for the under-21 side, a tally that sees him draw level with Manuel Fernandes' record set back in 2008. It was a performance full of confidence and control from Bernardo. His goal added to a commanding team performance from the Portuguese, who bounced back emphatically after a cagey goalless draw with France in their opening fixture. Adding another layer of familiarity to the occasion for Bernardo was the officiating team, all of whom were Scottish. Nick Walsh took charge of the match with Daniel McFarlane and Callum Spence running the lines. Andrew Dallas was on VAR duties, rounding out a quartet well known to Celtic and Scottish Premiership regulars. Bernardo's impact at this tournament will be closely watched by Celtic supporters, particularly with all games free to air in Scotland. Last night's match was live on 4/7 with an 8 p.m. kickoff time. Portugal's final group match could now see Bernardo set a new under-21 cap record outright, and there's every chance he'll do so with another significant contribution. What are your thoughts on these? Let us know down in the comment section below. Make sure you've liked this video and subscribe to the channel for more Celtic content.